to Alright, what's next? Today, what we got to do, we have to clean out a clogged kitchen sink line. I already took the trap out down here. It was not that. It never is. The problem with my sink is the sink here is on the southeast corner of the house. The main sewer line is on the northwest corner of the house. So it's got to go clear across the basement. It's like 35 feet. But it's not a straight shot. It's got to go around the support beams. It's got to go around all the air conditioning, heating duct work down in there. So there's like, I don't know, 50, 60, 90 degree bends that it's got to go around. And it clogs up periodically from time to time from just a little bit of grease residue here and there. No matter how much you scrape your pots and pans and everything, get all the grease out of there, grease is always going to go down the drain. And it just builds up over time. And when it builds up, then it starts to slow down the water flow, makes it build up even faster, and then it's clogged. It happens about once a year in this house, and then I gotta snake it out. Then you need to get a sewer snake. How these things work is it's got this little auger on the end. This thing will dig through your clogs that are in the drain, but it will also help it go around corners. And how you do this, it's got a little set screw. Undo the set screw and it'll allow you to pull this out. Once you pull it out, then you just feed it down the line manually. If you come to a spot where it won't go anymore, tighten this thing down tight, and you come over here and you turn this. That'll get that snake going through there, spinning and whipping around. Whips around kind of like a insert metaphor of something that whips around a lot. And that will allow it to go around corners. It'll allow it to auger in through whatever clogs you've got. So that's how it works. What we're going to start up here at the kitchen sink, but we're just going to auger in probably 8-10 feet just to get the bend down into the basement. Then we'll go down into the basement and we'll pull a clean out port that I installed a few years back to make this easier. And then we'll auger back the other direction. Because these things don't really like to go up, especially after you've done, you know, the 50, 90 degree turns you've already gone through. So let's go ahead and auger this out. Just loosen that set screw. Stick it in the drain. Once it hits the first corner, tighten your set screw. Once it goes around the corner, then it'll start going again. Get into a jam, tighten the set screw, turn, push till it goes again, loosen set screw, push till it won't go again. Alright, we're at the end of the snake. That's as far as we can go from this end. Now these things self-spool. You just loosen your thumb screw, pull it back in, and it'll be covered in the worst, awful, foul-smelling stuff. Alright, now we'll put our trap back in. Now this uses a PVC pipe, and it has a ring right here that goes into a concave right here, and it's like a compression fitting. So what you do is that will slide in. You don't want to tighten it down yet, because then we need to take our trap, and that's going to slide up onto here. Get it up as high as it'll go until it mates properly to this one. Spin that down, grab your other threaded nut. tighten it down. And what this does, when you tighten these, it pulls this pipe into this pipe with that little sleeve that was around it, and it's what's called a compression fitting. It just compresses it together and forms a seal. So you don't need any thread tape, you don't need any tools. This is all just done by hand. It's a super easy way to get it done. But we are done up here in the kitchen, so we'll go down and do the clean out next. All right. Right here is the clean out. I installed this a few years back because, like I said, this clog occurs, I don't know, once every 8 to 12 months. To make life easier, cut the pipe, put the clean out in. Because I was up there, I was in the kitchen, I don't know, 2 hours with a 75-foot snake, trying to snake this line out, sweating my ass off, getting pissed off. And when I couldn't get it, I went and got some PVC pieces, grabbed my Sawzall, cut this frickin' thing off, and I had it cleaned out in 15 minutes. Put this clean out in. Now it's really simple to get to. I can get to that direction, no problem, because that way is the main sewer line. So we need to open this up, and we'll snake that way. Generally you don't have to snake that way. It never clogs right here, because it goes right here and straight down in the sewer pipe. And it's got a nice quick slope. All we got to do is just take a crescent wrench, open this up, have a bucket ready, because there is going to be some of the nastiest, slimiest crap coming out of here that's just going to smell god awful. I don't do well with the bad smells, so there's a good possibility I'm going to start gagging like an amateur porn star here in just a few minutes. But we'll get a bucket, we'll open that up. What we need is a crescent wrench. What we need is a bigger crescent wrench. I'll be back. I get a bigger crescent wrench. Bigger crescent wrench. Get your bucket up here. Alright, just let it follow that down, let it drip. At the end of the snake, so we can go ahead and pull it back. Between going this direction and coming from the sink, we've gone all the way through the pipeline this direction. But based on the flow, I'm pretty sure we got it. Oh yeah, look at that. He's pulling that clog back. Alright, now I'm going to get a little Teflon tape and tape up the plug, put it back in, we'll go up and we'll just run some hot water through the line. Okay, let's test the drain. This is going to be probably the most exciting video you've ever watched on YouTube in your life. Hey, look at that. Despite my best efforts, it still didn't fucking drain. For some reason it didn't clear. So now I gotta use this fucker, and it's a pain in the ass. You have to twist the shit out of it. And then ram it into it. You can see that right there? That's the snake. We have broken through down to the main line. So there's no way there's a clog between here and the sink now. So what we can do, pull that back out, get that back out, we'll clog this hole up, turn the sink on, and see if it drains. If it doesn't drain now, because we can see that and it's in the kitchen right now, then we know the clog is from here down to the main line. The only way the clog is there is if I just pushed a freaking big slug of grease all the way down. But I'm willing to bet we can pull this back, turn the sink on, and it'll freaking drain this time. So I'm going to go get another pair of gloves, because when I pull this back out it's going to be gross as shit. Alright. We got new gloves on. So now we just got to pull this thing back out of the drain, coil it up, hose it off, put it away. This particular one, when you take it out and hose it off, you're supposed to spray it down with the like WD-40 or some crap like that. I won't show you that. You just spray it. It's stupid. Sorry, I'm worn out. That is a lot of frickin' work. got new gloves on. Let's pull that thing out and see if we got this thing taken care of. I don't know why I didn't use these earlier. That was stupid. This is going to make a mess out of the kitchen, and I'm not mopping it. I got to clean this. I'm not mopping the kitchen floor. Somebody else can do that. There we go. I'll go put this thing outside and hose her off. We'll go close up the drain downstairs and put some more freaking water in it and see how pissed I'm going to be. Alright, it is finally clear. I can go down and put my ear to the sewer pipe, or the drain pipe down near the main sewer line. You can hear the water running through just fine. That was way more goddamn work than I thought it was going to be. Now we'll just let this thing run with some hot water and clear out any debris that might be in there. And this project's done. That sucked. Now I can look forward to doing it again another 8 to 10 months. Don't forget to go ahead and click subscribe, click like, turn on notifications. I will see you next time. Bye.